All right, we are joined now by our hockey insider, Pierre LeBrun. And Pierre, there was a call that took place. It included 12 commissioners from the top leagues in sports, and they were all on a call with the President of the United States, Donald Trump. From an NHL perspective, because the NHL was on this call, what did you learn?
I don't think anything changes for the National Hockey League after this call with President Trump. I mean, the plan remains the same as far as I know it, which is the NHL, again, we've talked about this the last couple of weeks on Insider Trading. The NHL, with certainly the support of the NHLPA, hopes to resume its NHL season at some point, even if it means hockey in August. Okay? And that hasn't changed after today, nor has it become any clearer that they can get that done after today's call. It's really, up to health authorities at some point to allow the NHL to go on. And that can come in a lot of different ways, whether that's, centralized playoffs, as we talked about recently, whether there are no fans in the arenas. There are all kinds of different scenarios that the NHL is looking at. But for now, the NHL remains in its quest to hopefully resume this year, even if myself, Kayla, I don't think we're going to have hockey again until next year, but that's just my own personal opinion.
Right, absolutely. I think that what if is definitely a strong question right now. And it's not just the NHL asking it, the NBA, MLB also asking those questions as well. Well, then Trump speaks to the media and doubles down on what was on that call. He's been very optimistic about getting these sports back and getting the games back. Is that what is the general feeling when it comes to what commissioners are thinking?
I mean, listen, I get it. The return of sports one day will mean the return of normalcy in our society, right? We all understand why that's going to be a great moment, but it has to be the right time. And even though President Trump, and I quote him, he said sooner rather than later when asked about when he thought fans could be in stadiums and arenas and sports can be back. I mean, he doesn't know that. Again, it's up to leading health authorities from state to state, and when it comes to the NHL and NBA and the MLB, also the Canadian provinces, to decide when it's safe to have fans gather in large gatherings. And the reality is there's no way of knowing right now when that can be. So we all want sports back. You do, Kayla. I do. But at this point, I don't think there's any factual way of saying that it could happen as early as the summer. We just don't know that right now.
And at this point, it's best that we leave all the deciding up to our public health officials. Pierre, thank you so much for this.
Anytime, Kayla.